You saw us, didn't you? We love each other. I suppose to you that seems very wrong.
Do you expect me to say anything else, Mrs. Prothero?
No. No, I don't. I haven't... I mean, things aren't what you might think they are.
I'm glad of that.
I often wonder why not. I don't see how any woman could be anything but miserable with Lucius. I wish he'd drink himself to death. Oh, I know. I thought I heard... Lawrence might have... No. No one.
My dear Mrs. Prothero.
Oh, no, Mr. Clement. You're very kind. And I know the sort of thing you feel you ought to say. The sort of thing you might like to say. But it's no good. I'm beyond all that. I really am. Thank you. I'm sorry.
The fact remains that the principle is exactly the same.
Quite so.
Even so.
I wonder...
Good night, Major. Major.
Good night, thank you.
Sherbia. Mrs. Canning. Harvey. Good night. Oh, Mrs. Lestrange, isn't it? Welcome to our little congregation.
Thank you, Vicar.
Are you here for a season, or the summer, or...?
To everything there is a season, Vicar.
Quite, and a time. Quite, Proverbs, yes.
It's a pretty church. So lucky to have escaped Victorianization. The frescoes must be very old, are they?
Oh, yes. 12th century.
Fortunate survival. I congratulate you. Good night, Vicar.
Good night, Mrs. Lestrange. Mr. Redding.
I'd like your advice.
Some silly devil's buried some sort of cord beneath the leaves up there.
Where have you been?
Near broke my neck.
Where have you been? The port's been closed an hour or more. You're so thrown.
That bloody swine, Prothero. I'll have to disappear for a few days.
You've not been up to Prothero's woods, have you? What's happened?
There you are. We heard from your landlady that you weren't well.
Yes, I wasn't. Sorry.
Should you be here?
Of course. Chatter all night long. Voices all night.
Voices?
The Salisburys, my landlady in the next room. I didn't know what they found to talk about.
I see. Bad luck. Now, are you sure you're all right to take communion?
Of course. Of course I am.
Mary! Would you tell Mrs. Clement that if she misses this train, the next one doesn't get to Paddington until 12 o'clock? If anybody wants me, I shall be taking a class. I shall be back, sometime. What a day.
Vicar! See you at 6:15. Suit you?
Yes, very well. See you then.
Vicar! Found that little rat, Archer, trespassing on my land again last night.
But he's only just come out of prison, are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. I got the sewer once, now it seems I'll get him again.
You know, he does give his widowed sister a lot of support.
Oh, do turn off the taps, Vicar. You should get him to behave himself if that's the case. Two things I don't like messed up, Vicar. Church ritual and my pheasants. 6:15, then.
Hello. Hello?
I've decided to take your advice.
Really?
That's the only damn thing to do. As you say, it's bound to get... I mean, there's bound to be talk sooner or later, and if it gets back to Prothero, Anne's position would be... Yeah. So, I'm going to cut and run.
My dear boy, I know what a difficult decision this must have been for you. Come in and tell me what you intend to do. Hello, Vicarage? Very well. I'll be on my way now. Oh, Mary, I've got to go out to Abbott's farm. Old Mr. Abbott's in a bad way, apparently. Not expected to last.
Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that.
So would you see to Colonel Prothero when he arrives? He'll be here at about 6:15. Show him into the study. He can wait there. I'll telephone.